hitting her. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I beat up my wife. I am here because I did something very terrible, very terrible.
This is Racine Raphael, a father and husband in tears as he admits to killing his wife. But behind those tears is a desperate attempt to convince investigators that Lisiana's death was nothing more than a tragic accident.
I said to myself, I didn't want to do that. You forced me to do it.
But what he doesn't realize is that detectives already have evidence that destroys that story, and that evidence is written in his own words.
You talked about wanting her to be dead, so you meant to kill her, and Tuesday just happened to be the day.
On March 14, 2023, deputies with the Collier County Sheriff's Office responded to a residence in Naples after concerned family members requested a welfare check. When the friend entered the residence, they discovered the woman had suffered severe injuries and appeared to have been beaten. Emergency responders arrived at the scene, but it quickly became clear that the victim, later identified as Lisiana Raphael, a mother in her 70s, remembered for her warmth and the way she had always put others first, had died from the attack. As investigators examined the scene and gathered evidence, they identified a suspect, Lisiana's husband, 71-year-old Racine Raphael. With Raphael no longer at the scene, investigators obtained an arrest warrant and began searching for him until he was stopped at a traffic stop in nearby Glades County. But was Raphael running from what he'd done? Or was there more to the story than it first appeared?
Had your medication, did you bring it with you?
I tried to by swallowing 20 metformin.
Okay. When did you do this?
That was on Tuesday.
On Thursday? Was that in your car? Where did you do that at?
At the house.
And this was Tuesday, you said?
Tuesday.
Okay, do you know what today is?
Today is what? Sunday?
It's Saturday, but you're
it's
close.
Saturday.
I'm sorry, did you say Tuesday or Thursday?
Tuesday?
You tried Tuesday?
Yes.
Okay. And what happened when you took them? Did you just get sick?
I thought I would get sick.
Uh-huh.
I thought I would pass away because of an overdose.
Uh-huh.
But it didn't happen.
Okay. When you said the house, what's your address? Naples?
That's in Naples.
And
Southeast.
That sounds right.
Okay. And you live there with who?
My wife.
Is it just you two that live in the house? Nobody else lives with you guys?
No.
No.
Saturday, at this time,
Uh-huh.
there were people there.
Were they visiting or?
They were visiting, I think, we had a party or something.
Okay, so Saturday you had a party, but it's just you and your wife that live there.
Yes.
What's your wife's name?
Lisiana?
Lisiana?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you know why you're here?
I am here because I did something very terrible, very terrible.
Okay, all right. Just take a moment.
I did.
Okay. Can you tell me about what you did?
Terribly wrong.
Okay.
I did something terribly. There was one way. I wanted to kill myself.
Okay. Well, tell me what you did. What did you do?
I beat up my wife.
Okay. When did you do this?
That was on Wednesday, Tuesday.
Tuesday or Wednesday?
Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't remember.
Was it before you took the pills or after?
After.
After.
It was
After, because
It's all right. Take your time. We just want to hear your side of what took place.
Take a closer look at his language. Raphael doesn't outright admit to killing. He just says he did something terrible. That kind of phrasing is common early in confessions. It creates emotional distance from the act itself, but detectives don't interrupt. Instead, they let him continue to make a fool of himself. And one thing Raphael doesn't seem to realize is that once you admit to harming someone and attempting to hide afterward, investigators already see a pattern. Remorse after the fact doesn't make the intent beforehand magically disappear. But the real insight into Raphael's mindset comes when he begins to explain what pushed him over the edge.
Raphael, what did you actually do to her?
I'm sorry.
Did you use your
Why?
hands?
Yeah, what happened? What did you actually do to her?
We had an argument
Okay.
over her car.
Now, was this Saturday or was this later?
No, not Saturday. That was Tuesday or Wednesday.
Okay, so after the party, everybody
After
hooked
the
up.
party.
Okay.
But in the party, something happened.
Okay.
My son was there, and
You guys got upset, I understand.
Did you guys, are you talking about Kendall?
yes,
Kendall, okay. What happened with you and Kendall?
she asked me to record the event,
Okay. So you were recording like the party?
and then I was recording the party, everybody.
Okay.
But my son was so angry with me because I was recording.
Okay.
Then I said, your mom told me to record.
Okay. And then what happened?
And when I saw he was so angry with me, I left.
Okay.
I took my car and then I left.
Okay.
And your car being the Audi, is that correct?
I'm sorry?
The Audi? Did you leave in the Audi?
No. My car said the Nissan.
Okay.
Okay.
The Audi is her car.
Okay.
And I took my car and then I left because I thought that was better for me. And I went not too far. I stopped on the side of the street where I could see when everybody left,
Okay.
because there's a stop sign, and by the stop sign I could see when everybody left. And then after that I would go back.
Okay.
Were you fighting with Lisa too, or just your son?
No,
Yeah.
just my son.
Just your son,
I
okay.
never have problem with this.
So did you come back home after the party was over?
I never have problem with her.
Okay. Okay.
I need you to try to stay focused and stay with us here. Okay. So did you come back home after the party when everybody
That's
left?
why I wanted to kill myself, because I never have problem.
I can't understand what you're saying.
Take a moment.
She did not deserve something like that.
Raphael traces everything back to a party the previous Saturday, but notice how he isn't describing his own evil actions. He's describing what his wife and son did to hurt his feelings. Even a baby can see his pathetic attempt to avoid taking responsibility for his actions. But the investigators know something about domestic violence dynamics. Resentment rarely builds overnight. What we're hearing isn't just a weekend argument. It's a long simmering grievance finally showing its hideous face.
And then she came back, but very angry. And I said, "Hon, what happened? What happened?" She said, "I worked so hard for my car, and then you just put water in the gas tank." I said, "No, I would never do that." she was very, very, very angry. I'm not saying that, to clear myself.
I understand.
Because
She was
I
angry.
accept that I did something terrible. I
Okay.
did something very, very terrible. But I did it.
Okay.
So what happened after that? So she was mad. Did you get angry back at her?
And then I said, I would never do that. I didn't do that. I don't do it. She said, yes, you did. Look at the water. I don't know.
What was she pointing at?
She was pointing at, where you touch the little thing, to open the gas.
Yeah.
There's a little window. You just push it, and then
Right.
it's open, and then you unscrew it to put the gas there.
Yeah.
And then that's she was pointing at it.
Pointing at the gas fill,
Yes.
saying that you put water in it.
Yeah, I put water in it. And I said, no.
Was
I
it
didn't do
open?
that.
Why does she think you put water in it?
I don't know, because when she was angry, when I look at it, the window was open.
Okay.
But I assumed that she opened it.
Okay.
She opened it because you just press on it,
Mhm.
and then they pop open.
Okay.
So,
What happened then?
and then I said, no. It was like that. I said, no, I didn't do that. I didn't do it. I didn't do that. And because of my bad temper, because when I don't do something, and then somebody said I did, so I usually lose my control.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I said, I didn't do it. She said, you did. Yes, I didn't do it. I would never do that to you. I would do it.
And what happened then?
And, okay, she was like that. She was saying, you do it. Okay. And then I lose my temper, and then I hit her.
And what did you
Yeah,
hit her?
remember? I hit her, and then she fell
Where were you guys at when you were fighting? Were you in the house? Were you
in the garage.
You were inside of the garage?
Inside the garage.
Okay.
Inside the garage. And she said, you hit me? You hit me? And she, you don't understand. You don't understand. I wouldn't do that. Yes, she said, you did. Okay. And after that, I grabbed her and I pulled her inside.
Okay. Where were you at when you, inside where?
Inside the garage and the laundry room.
Okay.
The laundry room and inside the laundry room.
So now you guys are in the laundry
And
room.
then we
Okay.
both in the laundry room. In the laundry room. And
What
then
happened in there?
in there we had a fight.
Okay.
We had a fight.
Was she trying to fight you off?
We had a fight. She trying to convince me I did. I put water in the tank, in the gas tank of the car. And I said no.
Okay. And what happened when she fell on the floor?
She fell on the floor. When she fell on the floor, I was totally out of control.
Okay. What happened then?
I put my foot on her face,
Okay.
and then I keep hitting her in the head.
With your foot?
Yes, I keep hitting her in the head, and
And then,
and Okay, I kept hitting her. I didn't do it, I didn't do it. And I kept hitting her. And at that point, she stopped fighting.
Okay.
When she stopped fighting, and I said to myself, I didn't want to do that. You forced me to do it.
Okay.
And then when she stopped fighting,
And again, notice the language, lose control. It suggests the violence was accidental, something that simply happened in the heat of the moment. But Raphael's own description contradicts that narrative. There's no way this is a single impulsive act. This is sustained violence. And detectives are quietly allowing Raphael to walk himself deeper into the timeline.
Do you remember everything about Tuesday, I guess, and you remember the argument?
Tuesday,
Yeah, you remember her telling you that you put gas in the car, and you said just a minute ago that you lost control.
Yeah.
All of that you remember.
yes, I remember all that.
Okay.
I remembered all that.
Did you ever take anything and put it in your hand like a weapon? Did you ever have anything in your hand that you struck her with?
I struck her with my foot. I put my foot on her face, but I struck.
A
I
knife?
don't know.
You know if you used a knife or not. Did you
Knife.
use a knife or a screwdriver or something like that?
She has a screwdriver. Well, when you mentioned that, I remember she had a screwdriver while we were on the table, we were talking. We were arguing. She had a screwdriver.
In the garage or in the laundry room?
That was in the garage.
Did she have it in the laundry room?
I don't remember exactly. I'm trying to, to see the sequence of the, I don't.
Well, it's just a simple question. Did you take some type of a weapon and strike her with a weapon other than your foot?
I have no.
Did you take the screwdriver and use that on her?
I don't remember. I have used the screwdriver.
Well, you've
Or
never.
probably yes. Or
Huh?
probably yes. Probably yes. Because she had a screwdriver, but I overpowered her and then I took the screwdriver from her.
How many times did you hit her with the screwdriver?
I don't really remember. What I do remember, I remember when she stopped fighting, and then I think she was going to die, and then I said, okay, I'm going to die with you right here, and then I took my metformin.
So did you strike her with the screwdriver before you put your foot on her head, or was that after? I mean, this is something that you've never done before, I would think. You've been with this woman for a long time.
For a long time, I never did
So even though you're angry and really upset, you would remember every little detail, because I'm sure that over the last 2 or 3 days, you've thought about this in your head over and over again, wishing that you could take it away. Is that not true?
I think that's true because I never did that. But what I have in my head.
Do you remember taking something away from her?
She didn't deserve that. She didn't deserve to have.
What did you do with the screwdriver after you struck her with it?
I don't remember exactly what they did with the screwdriver. It should be there. They should find it there somewhere.
Well, did you change clothes before you left the house?
If I change my clothes,
Yeah. Did you have blood on your clothes after you were hitting her and kicking her? Did you get any blood on you?
I think, if I remember, I had a jean,
Okay.
but that jean had blood on it.
What about your shirt? What color shirt were you wearing that day?
This shirt,
No, you were wearing that shirt?
yes.
Okay.
If I remember, yes, I didn't change shirt. This is this.
That's the shirt you were wearing?
Yes, yes. So,
What about
I-
the shoes? Did you change shoes?
I had not the shoes, but I had the sandals. I had sandals. I don't know how they have another name for that. It's, sandals.
Was it like
They-
slip-on shoes, the kind you just put your feet in?
Yeah, I just put in and then I did my feet in and then I use in the house.
Okay,
Yeah, that's the kind of, not the shoes.
not those,
Yeah, I put those shoes after.
after.
Did you hurt yourself at all? Do you have any cuts on your hands?
I don't have no cut,
No?
no cut. But I had her blood on my hand, so I washed my hand.
Let me see your hands here. Let me see. So you don't have any cuts on them at all? No?
No,
And when you were hitting her, Raphael, how were you hitting her with your hands? Were you hitting her with closed fists, or were you slapping her? What were you
it
doing?
was close fist like that. So I had my hand was full
Your
of
knuckles?
full of blood. And after that, I wash.
And
my
let me
hand.
see your right hand. Are you right-handed? You
Yes,
write with your
right
right hand?
hand, yes.
Turn it over so I can see the knuckles. Yeah.
That's that's hurt.
What is that from?
I don't.
Don't pick it, just leave it
I
alone.
don't.
Was that happened before you hit her or after?
No, I heard that before.
Oh, okay.
I heard that before.
You said you washed your hands. Where did you wash your hands at?
At the sink.
Which sink?
At the sink in the laundry room.
In the laundry room?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
When did you leave the house? You said you took the 20 pills. When did you get in the car and leave?
I took like 25 pills.
Okay.
Okay, I was trying to make me like that.
Okay.
I thought I would die.
Did
But
you stay at the house or did you leave?
I said close to her.
Raphael now introduces the weapon since it's obvious that picking up a weapon changes the legal landscape. It means there was a moment where Raphael had to make a choice, continue the fight with his hands or escalate it with a deadly tool. He chose the tool. And once a weapon enters the scene, the argument that this was a momentary loss of control becomes much harder to maintain.
Okay, so this would have been her head,
Yeah.
and her legs going down this way, correct? Goes back to the house.
Yes.
And this is the
Right.
garage?
Yeah, this is the garage.
Okay, where were you standing at when you were in there?
And then I was standing like right here.
Okay,
Okay.
show me how you were
With the
hitting her.
garage, and then I said, I didn't put the water in the car. You know I wouldn't do that. You
Okay.
know I wouldn't do that.
So you were standing between her body and the wall, or right up to her body, is that correct? If this is her legs, and this is her upper body, okay?
Mhm.
And here's her head. You were standing right up,
Her head.
and
Yes,
you,
her head right there.
and
But-
you got up in between her and the wall.
Exactly. And then I was right here, and then hit her in the head.
And you were holding, did you use both hands on the breaker bar?
At some point, yes.
Okay, and you were hitting her in the head. Now, which way was her head facing when you were hitting her?
Machine was there, and then her head was facing the wall.
Okay.
Facing the wall like that.
Not the door, but the wall.
Not the door.
No, the door going to the garage. Say, if that's the door going to the garage, right, right
Yes,
here?
yes.
And here's a wall, right here?
Yes.
So she was facing this wall.
Mhm.
Okay, directly across from the washer and dryer. There's
Yeah, that's a quarter, yeah.
So you're in between her and the wall and you're hitting her. So that would have put her, did her head move? Did you hit her on both sides of the head or just one side? Do you remember?
I think on both sides.
Both sides.
Yeah.
Okay. Was she moving at any point during all of this? Did she try to get up or was she trying to get away from you?
Yeah, so she left up.
Put her arm up.
She left up.
Okay. Now, when this was over and you got done hitting her, now how did you go about it? Is that,
When she stopped moving,
then when did you put your foot on her?
when she stopped moving, then I step on her face, on her neck.
With her left or right foot?
But with the right, not the left, because I can't do nothing with it.
Okay, so you basically stood there and put your foot on top of her face.
Yeah.
Now, were you kicking her, stomping down like this, or were you just pushing down?
Just pushing down, rather than kick her
And
face.
kick her? Okay.
And kick her face.
Did you ever get, after this was over with, did you ever get down to check her and see if she was still breathing or not, or did you just
No.
leave her there?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Nearly half an hour later in the interrogation, Raphael calmly demonstrates how the attack unfolded. This is one of the most chilling moments of the interview, because the violence didn't stop when she was helpless. It continued.
So she's dead, or you think she's dead,
Okay.
Right.
I think, yes.
and you've got blood on you. Okay, so at that point, what did you do?
At that point, okay, I washed my hand because I see my hand was really dirty with blood. And then
I'm listening to you.
I lay down. I lay down on her side. Okay, and I started drinking swallowing the medication.
Metformin.
Yes. That's when I took the metformin. But I thought,
Go ahead. You thought what?
By swallowing like 25 metformin, I would be dead. But when I see that she was dead, and I wasn't, 25 pills, and I'm still alive. And when I look at the clock, and it was 6.
That's when you left?
And I said, 6 o'clock, I'm still alive? I can't take it no more. You probably have an accident on the road or something, because I need to die. And I didn't know where the key, because she always kept secret, because they were probably in her purse. And when I opened her purse, and I found the key.
Did you take anything else from her purse?
No.
No? What about her cell phone?
Oh, yes, I took the cell phone.
You took her cell phone?
Yes, I took
Okay.
her cell phone.
And anything else?
What else? Everything that was in the cell phone.
Does she keep like, what? What does she keep in her cell phone?
She usually kept like credit card.
Okay.
Credit card. And,
No.
and what else? And
Maybe her
and
driver's
the
license.
pictures, driver license,
Okay.
pictures, things like that.
No, you said the Nissan is your car, right?
Yes.
And the Audi is her car?
Audi is her car.
Why did you take the Audi and not the Nissan?
Because I didn't take the Nissan. The Nissan is not a good car.
Okay.
That wouldn't go far away.
Well, how far were you planning on going?
Anywhere, I don't know. Anywhere.
You were
Anywhere.
just planning on
Just
just
driving,
going?
just driving down the road. And I remember I drove toward the Immaculate Road. Immaculate.
And this was all Tuesday night? You didn't stay in the house the whole night with her body, I understand.
No, I didn't stay. I
You
didn't.
left.
I didn't stay in the house.
Did you take your cell phone with you?
My cell phone,
Mhm.
I destroyed it.
You destroyed it? Why'd you do that?
I destroyed my cell phone because I have pictures of her. I have pictures of my son in it also, and I didn't want to see. I didn't want to see those pictures while I was out there waiting to be caught,
Okay.
or waiting to have an accident or thing like that.
Well, does
So-
her cell phone have pictures?
See my cell
No,
phone?
hers. I mean, you're saying you had pictures of her
Yes.
and your son,
Yes.
so why take her
Yes.
phone too? I mean, her phone has pictures.
That one has my picture on it too also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has
So,
pictures of your son too?
a picture of my son too, yes. I didn't want to see those things also, that's the reason why I destroyed them.
Right, but aren't they on her cell phone too?
Yes.
Did you destroy
Everything
her?
I have on
Did you?
myself.
No, on her cell phone.
On her phone, on her cell phone, yes.
Did you destroy her cell phone?
Yes, I destroyed it.
Okay, you destroyed both cell phones.
Both.
You destroyed both cell phones. Okay. Did you leave them in the car? Did you throw them away?
The cell phones?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I destroyed them, and then I made a hole with something we call a hoe, you know.
A hoe,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, hole. And then
Yeah. We're at in your yard?
in the yard,
In the front yard or the backyard?
in the backyard.
After the attack, Raphael destroyed both their cell phones and buried them 2 feet in their backyard. Destroying evidence requires planning, and planning contradicts the idea that everything happened in a blind, emotional explosion. But detectives soon uncover something that suggests this murder may have been planned even earlier.
I mean, I did it. I'm guilty.
Right.
I repeat it over and over. I'm guilty. I did
But
it.
there's a
But-
difference between I'm going to hit someone because I'm mad or I'm going to kill them. That's what I'm trying to find out.
No, I didn't mean to kill her. I didn't mean to kill her. But I did it. So
Have you ever
it is
been?
because of bad temper or whatever, or whatever reason. I did.
Okay.
So
When did you write the letter?
oh, the letter. Yeah, I left the letter on the table.
When did you write it?
The letter was in English, so it took me a long time to write it. So I wrote that letter, and not in just in one setting. I started over and over and over and over. Every time something come in my mind, and then I wrote it down.
When
Every
did
time
you
I
start
write,
writing a letter?
I started writing the letter. Let's see, Tuesday, Sunday. I wrote something, but when she came and then make me food, and then I'd rip it off. I rip it off.
Mm-hmm.
And then at some point, everything start coming over in my mind again, and then I start writing.
So is the letter that you left on the back porch one continuous letter that was written over several days?
Yes, over several days.
Okay, so.
When did you finish it?
Well, yeah, when did you finish it?
I didn't finish it.
No.
When?
When was the last part written? Was it before she died or after she died?
Oh, that's, I finished, that was before.
Tuesday?
Yeah, that was before, because I wanted to send, I wanted to send a copy of that letter to my son. I wanted to send a copy to her, to my son. I wanted to send a copy to those 6 that was
So you
Saturday
started
afternoon.
writing the letter what day? Let's see if we can think about that again. When did you actually sit down and take your pen out and start going, what day? The arguments were on Saturday with your son. So you were upset after that, but you said you guys have normal days. But did you start writing it on Sunday or Monday?
No, I would say Saturday, same Saturday,
At that same night?
the same night. The
Okay,
same
and did
night.
you tear up the first copy, or is it all the same one?
No, not the same one, because when I said that she was so kind with me, she offered me to make soup for me. She offered me things to eat, things like that, and then she put food for me on the table.
So what did you
like
do
that.
with the letter
And
that you
then
had already started?
I tear it.
You tear it up? Did you throw it away, or did you just stop writing?
No, I just tear it up and then I throw it away. Sometimes I burn
So
them.
the letter that you did leave at the house, when did you actually write that letter? I understand you started the thoughts of it on Saturday night. But when did you actually write that whole letter out?
But the whole thing, that whole letter, I wrote the part. Okay, I wrote Saturday night. I tear it up, and then after that, okay, every time I remember, I saw the image of my son in front of me, and then now
You started over?
start over, I start writing.
So
And I
when
said,
did you
"Can the
start
motherfucker-"
So the one that you left on the table, that letter, when did you start the first sentence on that letter? On that piece of paper?
On that piece of paper, that would be, Sunday or Monday.
And when did you actually finish the letter?
I finish the letter I would say Monday.
Because we started Sunday, finished.
Monday
I
morning?
finished the letter Monday.
Okay.
But I fold it, and then I put it in the under the computer, under the laptop.
So you wrote this letter before all of this stuff happened on Tuesday?
Yes.
You talked about wanting her to be dead in that letter. And you talked about how you wanted this to affect your children. And there are a lot of nasty things that you wrote in that letter to your family.
To my son, yes.
So in that letter, you talked about the death of your wife, about killing her and the blood being on his hands.
About him not having her for his wedding.
So for you to tell us that you just lost control on Tuesday morning because of an argument about gas or water in a gas tank, and then bringing all this stuff back up, and that's how you lost control.
No.
That doesn't make
Okay.
sense
Okay.
with somebody who writes a, what, 6-page, 7-page letter
Okay.
about I'm gonna kill her and I'm gonna leave her there and it's gonna ruin the rest of your life, and I hope it ruins everybody else's, and boom, and it's a day before you kill her.
Raphael admits that before the killing, he had already started writing a 6 to 7 page letter. This changes everything because now the timeline stretches back to days before the attack. The violence wasn't born in Tuesday morning's argument. The idea had already been sitting in Raphael's head.
The truth,
Okay.
you wanted to kill her Tuesday, didn't you? You finally decided that now's the time and you decided to kill her, didn't you?
No. No.
You did.
Yes, I did.
You had to make a decision. Nobody else was there to do it, right?
I make a decision. I did. I
And
did.
nobody told you to pick that bar up and hit her.
But it's the argument.
You can blame it on your son all you want, that's fine, but you are the person that
No,
killed
no,
her.
no, no, not the argument with my son.
Mhm.
It's the argument over water in the tank.
That's not, and you've been married for a long time. Yes? You've got several children. She's got stepchildren. You guys have been together most of your adult life. Would you really kill her over something about an argument over gas and water in a car? Come on. In a normal month, you probably have arguments about stuff that are more heated than that.
In your letter, you even mentioned that you would be dead.
In my letter, I said I would be dead.
You said that me and your mother, that you would be dead too. So, I mean, with you telling us, I mean, with us reading this letter, and then the next day you actually killing her, and then you're telling me that you also took 20 to 25 metformin. It's pretty much everything in this letter.
We just want to hear you say the truth. That when you
just-
killed
just-
her on
just-
Tuesday
It's just
morning.
like, it's like the way to set everything over.
You were just waiting on that one
Okay,
thing.
She dead, okay? She's dead, I'm dead.
You
Okay,
planned
go
on,
enjoy
you
it.
planned on killing her, you just didn't know when you were gonna do it, didn't you? You knew in your heart you were gonna kill her.
We're going to,
But you knew you were gonna do that before this. Is that true?
I wrote it down.
You wrote it down, and did you mean it?
Since I did it, so I meant it.
So you meant to kill her, and Tuesday just happened to be the day.
And to myself, if I acted like that, okay, if I acted like that, and our son, I would say, would be happy, or she would, or he would say, she would see how angry I was.
When the confrontation between you and your wife started, she came out and accused you of putting gas in the car, and it stirred up all these emotions and you lost control. Who hit who first? Did you hit her?
I hit her first.
How many times?
Many times.
Did she ever really hit you or hurt you in any of this, physically? Or was she in it trying to defend herself? Man to man, honestly.
She tried to defend herself.
So you were the one that was the aggressor then, I take it, is that correct? You were after her.
She was crying,
Yeah, I would be too if somebody was.
but because of
Big
the
man.
water I put in the tank.
How would you have acted if somebody had beat you in the head?
But
Yeah.
the thing I should have done, is just like I did Saturday night. I should have taken my car and then left.
Why didn't
But
you,
I didn't do that.
Why didn't you call 911 and ask for somebody to come check her? You've been married to this woman for 25 years. You knew you hurt her. You knew that you probably killed her. Why didn't you have the decency to call 911 and tell the authorities to come to my house and please check my wife to see if there's anything you can do for her? Why did you not do that?
This didn't come to my mind at that time.
You were thinking about,
I was thinking about everything is over.
but not taking care of her, correct? Do you think
Because I
she,
wanted everything to be over.
do you think that she got what she deserved?
No, she didn't deserve that.
You said you wanted it to be over, so you wanted her to be dead.
Including myself.
At this point, the last pieces fall into place. Raphael acknowledges that he meant to kill her. He admits he was the aggressor while she tried to defend herself. There's no more distancing language now, just a blunt admission. And when suspects finally reach this point, the interrogation has essentially achieved its goal, establishing intent, aggression, and responsibility, all in the suspect's own words.
Yeah, this concludes the statement. Current time is 8:22 p.m.
Might put these back on you in front. I'm gonna leave you in here for a minute.
Yes.
If you need to go to the bathroom, let somebody know, okay? We're listening, so all you gotta do is say, hey, I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
I don't want you to sit, you get older like me, right? I don't want you hurting. If you gotta go to the bathroom, you gotta go to the bathroom. And you got
No,
diabetes.
no problem,
No,
because
but you got,
I
those
did
are okay?
something. I did something I should never do, so I have to assume the responsibility for it.
Well, and I respect you for doing that. I'm not here to, neither one of us are here to judge you, but I have to respect you for doing the right thing and admitting to what you did.
Thank you for talking with us. You are going to be arrested. There's a warrant for your arrest. The charge is going to be for second-degree murder of your wife.
Yes, I did that.
Detectives later learned that Racine destroyed both their cell phones and buried them in the backyard. During the investigation, Raphael also acknowledged writing a 6 to 7 page letter before the killing that described his anger and his intention to harm his wife. Prosecutors in Collier County, Florida, ultimately charged Raphael with second-degree murder. After the evidence and statements were presented in court, he was found guilty and sentenced to life in prison. Our thoughts and sympathies go out to Lisiana Raphael's family, friends, and all who mourn her loss. Thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe and check out one of the craziest cases I have ever covered right here.